So the last Boston track I checked out, which was More Than a Feeling, actually turns out to be regarded as one of the greatest songs of all time. I just thought it was a really fun song when I was listening to it. It had this great vocal on it, a great guitar part on it as well. But I did a little bit of research because I like the song so much. It's often listed as one of the greatest songs of all time. And I thought, oh wow, this is a fantastic band. I should check out more of the music. So here I am doing that. It seems like this track actually has a bit of a concept for it, with I think a concept for the entire album too, so maybe it's something I can explore eventually. Here we go, let's check out this second Boston track on the channel. Don't Look Back by Boston. I can tell this is gonna be fun already. Great vocals. So I think this track has a lot of the strengths of the More Than a Feeling song. Firstly, the vocalist, I think his name is Brad, he's got a brilliant voice, really passionate voice, uplifting spirit to the music as well, which was similar to the last one. What they added as well, also, this band has a fantastic way of adding secondary vocals in. If you watch the way that they do it, I'm pretty sure it's other singers coming in. The way that they layer it over the top of what the initial lead vocals are doing is really, really cool. I'll back it up. Maybe you can catch that. Uplifting, man. Waka waka waka. Like that. Here's one thing that I noticed about music of this time compared to today. If you look at a lot of the music released that hits like the pop charts or like the main Billboard charts, so much of it is one note. It's like one instrumental the whole way through, right? One mood. I don't understand why that happens. Whereas like music at this time, there's obviously prog rock, which takes it to the next level. It can be like almost 3 songs in one. That's like what Pink Floyd was doing. But even in a track like this, which is obviously commercially driven, I'm sure this played on the radio a lot, but it has sections to it. A pre-chorus, a chorus that explodes, a verse. They probably have a bridge, an outro. There's different parts to the thing, which makes it so enjoyable to listen to. I just wish new music did that a little bit more. See, we're going into like a bridge or instrumental part. Vibe is completely different. Love the tone of that, man. Wow. I gotta go back and listen to that. I think that was so well executed. You can tell you're in very capable hands. The way that they build it up, the tension there, that was awesome. Hold on, let's go back. Catch that again. That tone of the guitar changed, and then they built it, and then it came on so thick and like dirty. Right, building. This bit almost sounds like waves. Waves, waves. Crash. Listen to that, dude. The music is so rich. It's so rich. There's so many, as I was saying, different parts that might only last a slight amount. But that last part we just heard, I feel like was the release from the tension. And then we're going back to much more intense side, right? That part was almost dreamy. I'll go back a little bit, where even the vocals sound a little bit softer or sweeter. This part here. Here we go, they're not done yet. You took off. Wow, awesome track. I'm getting more and more of a feel of this band and where they kind of exist within the genre, and trying to make a comparison between them and maybe like a hip-hop group. Can't quite think of it, but this band is definitely like just great vibes. I'll go over what I love and then maybe a little bit of what I don't love, which might surprise some people. All right, what do I love? I love the switch ups, man. That makes the music so interesting, right? And the way that they play with kind of the texture of the track, where it'll go from something that's sort of calming and serene, and then it'll explode, which I think follows the idea of what the song is. If I'm following along to the lyrics, and the idea, the concept of the record, I think it's like someone of old age kind of realizing that there's more to life, or like life is still alive. Lines like this: oh, the sun is shining and I'm on that road, right? Like finding your youth again, maybe finally see the dawn arriving. I think that was what's going on in the song. It's been too long since I felt this way. Maybe someone who's lost their way in life, or maybe even like the joys of life, and then being energized, and then the song is perfect fit for that. Very strong vibes, positive, uplifting feeling to the song. What I don't like about it, I think maybe this was the template that a lot of bands took, but I feel like this style of rock music I've heard quite a bit, even without being a fan of the genre. Maybe this is the band that they stole it from, because these guys did it so well that this style almost reminds me a little bit of Guns N' Roses, has a bit of this. I think like hair metal took a lot from a band like Boston, if you ask me. There's a lot of similarities, the idea of like good vibes and like being music that's like palatable, really easily palatable. It's just these guys just did it, I think, far better. So I think it's very fitting for the time. It's like, sounds like 70s rock music that you'd find lots of airplay for. There's nothing wrong with that, but I tend to like music that has something to kind of bite on, maybe even a little bit darker. I think that's why I'm gravitated to bands like Nirvana, even Radiohead, who have like, maybe some people find that music pretentious, but I still like it. It's a bit has like a bigger concept, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, a band like Tool maybe. Still really like this song. It's a very fun track. This one, and More Than a Feeling, man. This is like an energizer pill of a song. If you're ever having a bad day, turn this thing on and you've kind of flipped it around. So give it a thumbs up, man.